Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, children. How are you all?
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am. How are you, ma'am?
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, Vita. How are you all?
We are
Fine.
fine, ma'am. How are you, ma'am?
Fine, ma'am.
I'm also fine, Vita. Thank you so much. So, children, in our class only, we will do the revision. Okay?
Ma'am, you said you would show toppers answer sheets.
Yeah, Vita. I will share in your group only. Topper section. Okay? PDF I will share.
Toppers answer sheet, ma'am.
Yeah.
You'll share it in the group.
Yeah. Okay?
Okay. Are we going to
Now,
discuss?
see, serial wise, we will do the revision. So, today I'm going to start with chapter 1. That is your real numbers. Okay? One by one, we will discuss all the chapters. Clear, Vita?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
So that so that your chapters will be revising for your exams also. Fine, beta?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Screen is visible, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So first of all, real numbers. So children, what do you mean by real numbers? The collection of rational as well as irrational numbers, right? That is called real numbers. Clear? And collection of rational and irrational numbers. And children, what are rational numbers? Which can be written in the form of P by Q, and where PQ is not equal to 0. Suppose 1 by 2, 3 by 5. These are the rational numbers, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Children, kindly be on unmute and turn
Yes,
on your
ma'am.
videos also. Right, beta? So now first topic in this, that find the HCF and LCM. Right? Suppose if you have given out two numbers, if two numbers are given, A and B. Okay. So the product of these two numbers should be equal to HCF into LCM. Clear, children? The product of two numbers is equal to product of LCM and HCF. So in this chapter, you have to prime factorize only. Okay, beta? You have to prime factorize only. Okay, beta?
Yes, ma'am.
Am I audible, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So A cross B will be equal to HCF into LCM. So suppose if in any question, and what are prime numbers, children?
3 and 5.
That have only one common factor, that is 1, right? Or which can be divided by itself only. Am I correct? Now see, one question is given that xy is equal to 180 and HCF of xy is equal to 3. Then find the LCM. There,
Yes, ma'am.
tell me what we have to do here.
What, ma'am? Can you repeat once, ma'am?
Actually, product of two numbers are given. Two numbers are x and y, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And HCF is given. So you need to find the LCM. So what you will do
Ma'am,
here?
then so we like multiplication of the two numbers is given, right? So
Yes.
we know that HCF into LCM is equal to the multiple of the two numbers.
Yes. So
So we
product
can-
of two numbers will be equal to HCF of xy into LCM of xy, right? So product is given 180 and this is given 3. So into LCM. So what will be your LCM? LCM will be 180 by 3, so 60. Got it this thing, children? Understood, beta?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Sometime they can ask you that explain why 7 into 11 into 13 plus 13 is a composite. So what do you mean by
Ma'am,
composite numbers, children? Moksha? What do you mean by composite number? Having more than 2 factors, right, beta? So see, you have given this question like this. So you will write 7 into 11 into 13 plus 13. So we can do one thing, children, that we will take 13 common or not. So it will be 7 into 11 plus 1. Right? So 13 into it will be 77 plus 1. And 13 into 78. Am I clear, children? So now make the factors of 78. So it will be 13 into 6. Further, we can factorize it. 13 into 13 into 2 into 3. So it means that the given number is divisible by 13. And the given number,
ma'am, by FTA method, no, ma'am.
yes, beta?
Ma'am, what is the method called?
What?
This
What method,
question,
Shobha?
this FTA method, something is.
See, beta, what you have to do, you have to take just common. That 13 lies in both the terms. One term is 7 into 11 into 13. And second term is 13 only. Fine. So you will
Yes,
take
ma'am.
13 common. Then you have to show that the given result, or you can say the given product, has more than 2 factors. That's it. Okay. So this implies the given number has more than 2 factors, right?
Yes, ma'am.
That is
Yes, ma'am.
13, 2 and 3, right, beta? And 1, of course, is the factor only other than 1. So therefore, it is composite. Understood, children, how you will write this question? Because this type of question will
Yes,
come
ma'am. Understood,
in
ma'am.
2 marks.
Okay,
Jay,
ma'am.
explain it again.
See, you have to show that 7 into 11 plus 13 plus into 13 plus 13 is composite. So children, by the definition, we know that composite number is a number which has more than 2 numbers, which has more than 2 factors other than 1. Okay, except 1, it has more than 2 factors. So what we have done here, we have taken 13 common because in both the term 13 lies, right? So 13 common, then it will be 7 into 11 plus 1. So 13 into 77 plus 1. So 13 into 78. Now find the factors of 78. So it will be 13 into 6, right? Then further factorize 6 also. 2 into 3. Now by this product, these factors, you can observe that this given number has more than 2 factors. Like it, the factors are 13, 2 and 3 other than 1. So therefore it is composite. Understood, children? Dharya, Moksha, Abhinav, Sumukh,
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Aryan,
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Siddharth,
Understood.
Rizwana, Meher, Siddhishri, Sudhamshu.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Kindly note it down, it, children. Written, children, may I proceed to next?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now see next question. This question came in board exam. See, you have given that x is equal to p square q cube and y is equal to p cube and q. Then you have to find LCM and HCl. So, Rizwana, Will you please tell me what we have to do here?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, beta, tell me.
So the factors of x would be
Yes.
p s- p into p into q into q into q.
Yes. P into P into Q into Q into Q. Yes, very good. And what about Y?
Y would be p into p into p into q.
Yes. Good, beta. So now we have to find HCF. So what we have to do? We have to find the common factors, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So these are the common factors, I guess. Right, Rizwana?
Yes, ma'am.
So what will be the HCF? P into P into Q into Q, right?
Ma'am, there's only one queue now, ma'am.
Yes, beta?
Yes.
Ma'am, there's only one queue now, ma'am.
In the question, there is only one queue, ma'am.
We have to find Q's, only one Q. Okay, okay, beta. Thank you. So therefore, one Q only is the factor, right? So P square Q, right? Then what about LCM, Rizwana?
LCM would be cube q cube because
Yes, P cube and Q cube. Because if HCF will remain the same, then multiply the rest factors, right? Q square and P. Then it will be P cube, Q cube. Understood, children, how you will write this?
Yes, ma'am.
Please note this. Sometime they can ask you, find the, in MCQs only, find the smallest number of 5 digits. Of 5 digits. Which is divisible by 24, 60 and 9. 24, 60 and 9. So Siddharth, any idea, beta? Siddharth, unmute yourself, beta. Siddharth, unmute yourself, beta.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Any idea, beta, how we will find the smallest number of 5 digits?
Ma'am, take the LCM.
Yes, you will find the LCM first. Very good. So find the LCM of 24, 60 and 90. So 24, 60 and 90. So it will goes by table of 2. Smallest digit you need to use. Okay, beta?
Okay,
So
ma'am.
45, then by table of 3. 3 fours are 12, then 30, and then 15. Then again by table of 2. 2 twos are 4, 2 fives are 10, 15. Then by table of 5. 2, 1, 3. So LCM will be 2 into 3 into 2 into 5 into 2 into 3. So 2 3s are 6, 6 2s are 12, 12 5s are 60, 66 are 360. Right? Now we have to find the smallest 5-digit number. So what will be the smallest 5-digit number, children? Beta, from junior classes you have studied. Smallest
1,000.
5-digit number.
No, no.
1.
10,000.
Ma'am, 10,000.
10,000.
Yes, it will be
10,000.
10,000. Now what we have to do? We have to divide this 10,000 by 360. Right? Now you will write, divide 10,000 divided by 360. Now divided it, then remainder you will get.
Ma'am, 0 cancel then.
Yes, or just you can solve like this. The 362 jar, it will be 760. So
Yes, ma'am.
0, 4, 9 minus 7 is 2. Then copy down,
720, ma'am.
it will be 72. So it will be 8, right? So 1800, 2800. Now it will go how many times? 7 3s are. So it will go 7 times. So 700, 7 6 are 42, 4, 7 3s are 21 and 4 this 25. Minus, then 0, 8, 7 minus 5 is 2, 280. Right, beta? So remainder is your 280. So what we have to do? You will write the required number is 10,000 minus 280. Okay? Minus 280, you can write like this. Just wait. You will write 10,000 plus 360 minus 280. Okay? Because smallest digit, we need the smallest number of 5 digit. That should be exactly divisible by 360. So what you will do? You will subtract 280 from 360, then you will add to 8. Then it will be 10360 minus 280. So 0 minus 0 is 0. 16 minus 8 is 8. And 2 minus 2 is 0. And then again 0 and 1. So 10,080 is the smallest 5-digit number which is completely divisible by these numbers. Okay, beta? And suppose if this type of question came in your MCQs, so what you people can do? You can take your options and just check whether they are divisible by these three numbers or not. 24, 60 and 3. Their common LCM is 360. So just check the given number are divisible by 360 or not. Okay? Fine, beta? Speak up, grade 10.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, understood.
Yes, ma'am. Understood.
Okay. Please note this. Done, children? Done, beta?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, done.
Okay. Now see. This is a factor tree. They have asked in the exam. Now see what they have given. They have given this number is x. It has two factors, 5 and 2783. And again, this number has two factors, y and 253. And this 253 again two factors, 11 and z. So this type of question they have asked. So they will ask you, first part is find x, second is find y, third one is find z. These are in options or. Then third part is, this is the second part only. Third part is find the prime factors of 13915. So any idea, children, how we will find this? Dharya,
Yes, ma'am.
tell me how we will find the value of x.
Ma'am, we'll multiply 5 into 2783.
Yes, we will multiply 2783 by 5. So it should be 5 3s are 15, 41, 5 7s are 35, 35 and 4 is 39, and then it will be 30. So this is the number, right? Now, second is Abhinav.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me how we will find y.
No. By dividing?
Yes, because see, y into 253 is equal to 2783, right? So value of y will be 2783 divided by 253. Now divide 253 ones are 253, 253. Then again 253. So value of y will be 11.
Yes, ma'am.
Got it, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Aryan,
Yes, ma'am.
Aryan,
Yes, ma'am.
tell me how we will find the factors of this value of z.
Ma'am, 253 by 11 gives 23 into 11.
Yes, 253 divided by 11.
23.
So 11 twos are and 33. So 23. Now next is Sudhamshu. 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 Unmute yourself, beta. What are the prime factors of 13,912? This is the number itself. So it will be 11 into 23. Last factors you will write these two. Right? 11 into 23. Then come to this. So it will be into 11. And here is 5. So what are the factor? 11 square into 5 into 23. Understood, children?
Yes, ma'am.
So in this way, you will write the factors. This type of questions have been already asked in your board exams, beta, in case study questions. So see, this question came in 4 marks. Because case study contains 3 questions, each one carry 4 marks, right? So all have understood this question, beta?
Yes, ma'am.
Now next type is that you have to prove root 3 is an irrational number, root 5 is an irrational number, root 7 is an irrational number. Proceeding in this manner only. Okay. So what we will do? See here. May I proceed to next, children? Till here all have understood?
Yes, ma'am. Done.
Okay. Sumukh, Sudhamshu, Dharya, Rizwana, Meher,
Yes, ma'am.
Abhinav, Aryan, Siddharth.
Yes, ma'am.
Is there
Yes,
any doubt,
ma'am.
Siddhil Shri?
No, ma'am.
No,
Okay,
ma'am.
now see. Okay, beta. Now see, beta. This type of question, 100% will come in your board exam. Whether in the form of like this, like single irrational number, they are asking that prove that root 3 is an irrational number. Instead of root 3, they can give you root 5, root 7, root 11, so on, right? So if you will able to write the solution for this, then 100% you will able to write the solution for other irrational number also. So first of all, on the contradiction, you will assume let, if possible, root 3 is a rational number. So children, if root 3 is an irrational number, therefore, it can be written in the form of P by Q, where Q is not equal to 0. Am I correct, children? Because
Yes,
if
ma'am.
it is rational number,
And
so we
is
can,
an
yeah. So now what we will do? We will cross multiply. Then value of P will be root 3Q. Now we have to remove this square root sign. So what we will do? Squaring both sides.
P square is equal to 3Q square.
Yes. So P square will be equal to 3Q square. Or Q square you can write P square by 3 or not.
Yes, ma'am.
So therefore, that P square is divisible by 3, right, beta?
But
Okay, P square is divisible by
3.
3. So it implies P is also divisible by 3. Because if it divides P square, then it also divides P square also, right, beta?
Yes, ma'am.
So let us mark this equation as 1. Fine. So now it divisible by 3, it means it is a factor of 3. It is a multiple of 3, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Clear? So you will put P is equal to 3R. Clear? Where you will put? In this equation, let us mark this equation as A. So put P is equal to 3R in equation A. Put it will be 3R whole square is equal to 3Q square. So 3 3s are 9. 9R square is equal to 3Q square. So now value of Q square will be equal to 3R square. So this implies the value of R square will be Q square by 3. Right, beta?
Yes, ma'am.
Understood, children, till here?
Yes, ma'am.
Now again, by this equation, we got that Q square is divisible by 3. So if Q square divisible, it means Q is divisible. So what you have understood from these equation 1 and 2, it means that P and Q both are having same common factor 3. Right, beta? Because both are divisible by 3. Am I correct? Yes, children, please speak.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
From equation 1 and 2, we get that 3 is a common factor of A and B. Sorry, P and Q. So it contradicts because P and Q, it contradicts that P and Q have common factors. Except one, right? So therefore, root 3 is an irrational number. Hence, root 3 is an irrational number. Understood, children? What do you have to write? These statements you need to write. Okay? First of all, you have to suppose that your root 3 is an irrational number. So if it is an irrational number, so therefore it can be written in the form of P by Q, where Q is not equal to 0. Then cross multiply, children. After cross multiplying, you need to squaring both sides, right? So P square will be equal to 3Q square. So Q square will be equal to P square by 3. It means that 3 divides P square. So if 3 divides P square, so it means 3 divides P also, right, beta? So it means that P is a multiple of 3.
Ma'am, I didn't understand. Can you tell again?
Yes, beta?
I didn't understand the last step. Can you tell again?
Which one? I'm going to that only, okay? So P is also divisible by 3. So when it will be divisible by 3? Will you please tell me? When it will be multiple of
When
3 only, na?
yes, ma'am.
So then put P is equal to 3R in equation 1. This is your equation 1. Then again you will get, after solving it, that R square is equal to Q square by 3. So again 3 square divides Q square, right? So it means that Q is also divisible by 3. So by these two equations, we have that 3 is a common factor of A, P and Q. But it can't be, because root 3 is an irrational number. So if root 3 is an irrational number, so their common factor should be equal to 1. Right, beta? So it contradicts. So therefore, root 3 is an irrational number. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Please note this, children. These statements, these steps you need to write in your board exam. If
Got
we are
it.
doing squaring, then you need to specify that we are squaring both sides. Right? If they will ask
Yes,
you
ma'am.
that prove that root 3 is an irrational number, only single irrational number they are asking, then it will come in 2 marks. And if they will ask you that prove that 2 plus root 5 is an irrational number, then it will come in 3 marks. Fine, children? Now we will continue this topic in tomorrow's class also. Okay, beta?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Can you
on
start
Wednesday,
probability? Ma'am, can you
Yes,
start
beta?
probability tomorrow?
Which one?
Probability.
Probability, okay. After completing
Because
this
I have,
topic, we will start probability.
ma'am, because I have for exam.
Okay, okay, okay.
ma'am, on Wednesday, can you teach coordinate geometry once again?
Yeah, beta, each and every chapter we will revise. Don't worry, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, children, done this?
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes,
Bye,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Bye-bye, beta.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye.
Bye-bye, beta.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye.
Bye-bye, beta. Siddhishri, have you understood, beta, what we are doing? Siddhishri, Dharya, have you understood, beta? Have you noted down? Okay. Bye-bye, children. Now we will meet in next class. Till then, bye-bye.